Hey, don't mind me. I'm just out here in these South Carolina streets looking for affordable housing. Let's go. What's up, everybody? It's Lacie Jones here again, and I'm back with another episode of Walk Through with Lacie here in the South Carolina area. And yes, again, we are on a mission to locate properties all over South Carolina that are price point $250 and below, on a hunt to try to locate affordable housing for the good people here in the state of South Carolina. And I'm here today hanging out with my good friend. We go quite a ways back, Realtor extraordinaire Shelby Davis.
What's up? How you doing?
Man, this feels like deja vu, right?
Yeah.
See, that's
Yes.
that's an inside joke. Y'all don't need to know everything, all right? So we're here today. Is it 2155?
2155 Kentwood Drive.
Yeah, located in a really nice and cozy subdivision carriage place here in the South Florence area of Florence, South Carolina. And one of the things that I love about Carriage Place, in particular 2155, is I love a mature neighborhood. And by that I mean, you know, where the trees have been planted for a while, the bushes have been here, and it doesn't feel, you know, so blah, you know, kind of got that cozy, you know, feeling when you can look around. As a matter of fact, I love this tree right here. I forget what they call it, but it's beautiful, fully in bloom right now. The full smell of spring is on the way here in Florence, South Carolina. And so I'm just excited to allow Shelby to walk us through 2155. Is there anything that you want to tell us before we take the walk through from the beginning?
Well, just a couple things about the house. And like you said, this neighborhood is very established in the South Florence area of Carriage Place. This house right here is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, just shy of 1,500 square feet at 1473.
Right.
We have the open floor plan.
Yes.
There's vaulted ceilings.
Yes.
It has a flex space.
Let's go.
Fully fenced backyard. So it really has the works. And for the price,
yes, which is
$224,900. Well under the 250 mark.
Yeah, let's go. All right, so I'll come back after this video is over and kind of share some intimate details about what a house in this price range may cost, you know, you monthly, down payment wise, et cetera, et cetera. But for right now, let's get on to the business of why we came here. Let's walk through with Lacie and Shelby.
All right, so as you can see, it has a nice little front yard here area with this beautiful tree, just like was mentioned, in full bloom. And so we're gonna walk right on in. Have a nice landing here for your driveway.
Yes. No parking on the street, folks.
No street parking. All right. Let's come on in. All right, well, we start here at our nice kitchen area. We're gonna start in here. And this is our dining room nook. You come in here, it's nice. The natural light that floods in here is amazing. Yes. And this is one of my favorite parts here, this bay window.
Yeah. I was, as we're having a deja vu moment here, as we mentioned before, the bay window is one of my favorite features in houses in general. In my house, we actually have, I think it's like 1, 2, maybe 3 bay windows in the house, and I spend like all of my time in those windows, drinking coffee and looking out into the landscape. So this is pretty cool. Very good area right here.
Very nice. And we move forward into this kitchen, very nicely kept kitchen. As you see, you have plenty of counter space. We'll start with the counter space and also the cabinet space. So the storage is great here.
Yes.
Plenty of counter space, nice deep sink here. We have the stainless steel appliances.
Yes.
And we curve around this way with this fancy refrigerator
Yeah,
here
yeah,
that
yeah.
matches.
This is one of the things here that keep my figure. I don't have a figure eight, a figure O. By being able to look into the refrigerator and see all the goodness that's in the refrigerator. Now, I want to ask you, with these appliances that are here, these stainless steel appliances, are these things coming with the purchase of this house?
Yes, and so I believe it is coming with the purchase.
Yes.
Especially the stove and the microwave and the dishwasher.
All right.
And so
And
that's
we'll pray
something to
about the
look forward.
refrigerator, right?
We'll pray about the refrigerator. Anything's negotiable.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Awesome.
And we can swing around here too because you have more counter space even over here. This is nice for a little coffee nook with plenty of storage.
I tell you, my wife is like so in love with counter space. Before we started into real estate and things of that nature, I didn't get it. But as you live in a place for a while, you start getting, an understanding of why a lot of people value, cabinet space.
Oh, yeah.
And this kitchen is absolutely loaded with cabinet space.
Absolutely. And the storage just continues. You have a nice pantry here with plenty of
Yes.
shelving. And then you also have access to the side and the backyard. We won't go out this way right now. We'll show you the backyard a little bit,
Yes.
but there is access from the kitchen.
All right, awesome.
So we're going to flow right through this way here. And here is where we walk into the nice flex space. Now they have it set up like a nice little, I don't want to say speakeasy, but it has a nice little nook here. They have a little bar stool set up here, nice little refrigerator. You can set this up as anything. It could be a little sitting area. It could be an office space.
Now, I've never heard the term, call me ignorant or whatever, but the term flex space, that's cool. So I guess it's a flex space because
it's a flexible space. So you
There
can
you go.
really use it for anything
there
you
you
like.
go. Lacie, it's a flex space because it's flexible.
It's flexible. Yes, I mean, you have little ones, if you don't mind, in the living room. It could be a nice little play area with shelving. Like I said, desks. A lot of people work from home now.
Yes.
This would be a nice, perfect space for that. Or you can have it set up like this, like a bar space, a little lounge.
Yeah, awesome.
All right, let's swing around to this nice, huge, open living room.
Yes, I'm gonna pan out so we can actually get a look from the flex space area.
And look at the
as to
size
what
of
we're
this
talking about.
couch.
Yes.
And you still have plenty of space to walk around. This is a huge living room, great room area. If you pan up to the ceilings, we have a ceiling fan, but it's vaulted ceilings. Very nice, very spacious. It also has a fireplace here. So, you want to warm up in the wintertime.
Man, this is the do life room here. you got your space to put as they have humongous television on the wall.
Yes.
You got a sectional here and then the fireplace. And I know we're getting ready to come into the spring and summer season, but during Christmas time and the Thanksgiving time and winter time, oh, you're going to love this space.
Absolutely. We'll flow right down, and now we're going to look at the bedrooms.
All right. So we're back to the front door here, and before we took a right, now we're taking a left from the front door and headed down the hallway.
The flow is very nice in this house as well. Before we hit the bedrooms, we have more storage. Storage right here, hall closet. This is where your laundry will be at right here.
Right.
Very easy to get to. And now we're in the bedroom quarters. So this nice room here, each room is a very nice size. This one is set up for a little girl, very spacious. You have room for a bed, play area, and also dresser. So it's good space here with good space in the closet as well.
Yes.
Have a nice setup there.
One of the reasons why I like doing these walkthroughs that actually have people still living in the space, I'm going to pan out here so that you can get, imagination. Sometimes when a room is empty, it's hard to tell how much space is really in this room, right? Mm-hmm. So here we have a bed, we have dresser space, we have bins, and look at all of this floor space that's still remaining. I'm going to get Shelby to come stand in the middle of the room so you can kind of get an idea of what we're talking about here. Perfect space for the little people in your life. And this room, even the big people in your life.
Right. It's a good guest room space as well.
Yes. Awesome.
All right. And this is actually one of the smaller of the 3 bedrooms.
Right.
We come right in here to this next bedroom here, and it's a little bit bigger. You see a bigger bed. It's got to be at least a queen size bed, but you got a bed. You also have cabinetry, 2 sets of cabinetry, and a space for shoes and toys. And so this one's bigger. Same type of closet space here. Mm-hmm. And all this floor space again.
Yes, yes, yes. Now, I'm for those who are professional house shoppers. One of the things I noticed here, coming in here, is that now Shelby says this room is bigger. To me, it looks smaller. I'll tell you why. The color on the wall. Yeah, and just a little house shopping tip. You know, don't be deceived by various colors on walls because they have a way of making spaces seem a little bit compact.
That's true.
The brighter the color, typically the larger the space seems. But this room is larger. If it appears smaller on camera, it's because of the color.
That is true. Those darker colors does make it a little bit more.
Yes.
It feels a little bit
It's
more.
amazing how the
cozy.
brain works, right? Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But good point to point out there. All right, as we're moving along, we have a nice guest bathroom here. It's good space. I have experience with bathrooms where it's like you got to kind of squeeze in to get to the toilet, to get to the tub. But this has good space, especially if you have little kids running around. They have to get ready for school at the same time. You definitely have good space here for that.
Right. Awesome.
All right. Another hall closet here. So again, this
More
house is
space.
full of storage, and
Loaded
that is
with
the
storage.
best deal.
Yes.
Storage. So now we're going to walk into the sanctuary.
All right.
We're in the master bedroom now. And this room obviously is the biggest room. Okay, we have the tray ceilings here. As you can see, each room does have a ceiling fan, so that is a huge perk. But look at all this space.
Yes.
All
Great
this space.
That looks like a king size bed. And even with the king size bed, you know, look at all of the space. Perfect.
This spacious room also comes with a very spacious closet. It is a deep walk-in closet. And actually curves the corner a little bit. So you have...
Y'all get out of these people closets. Get out of these folk closets.
And we're going to travel right along into the ensuite bathroom here. And so I'll just stand back here. Plenty of space. This bathroom has dual vanities here. It has a separate tub and a shower. And your toilet is over here in this nice nook with storage on top. And so,
Yes. So we got a shower over here. The shampoo does not come with it. And your soaking tub. Awesome.
absolutely. So this is great. 3-bed, again, 2-bathroom house. Good storage. There's a place for everything.
What type of flooring is this again? You think in the hallways here?
So this looks like luxury vinyl plank.
All right.
And it's very well kept and it's very durable. When you have kids, when you have animals, people tend to go with this route as opposed to hardwood. Hardwood is nice.
Yeah.
Hardwood, the maintenance is
It's
a pretty big deal. Now, I want to take you out to the backyard. The backyard is great, and you're going to see how secluded it is. We're in a subdivision, but you'll be surprised how much privacy you have back here.
All right. Let's go in the backyard. I'm going to try not to fall down the steps.
So one of the main reasons is it backs up to these trees right here. There's nobody that is directly behind you, and so you have all of this privacy.
Yeah.
And
That's good.
As he's panning around, you see the space for a whole play set.
Shelby, let's be quiet for a second. Listen at that, y'all. You hear the birds chirping. I hope you can hear it on the video. It gives it a very serene atmosphere out here in the backyard. I want you to use your imagination. Now, there's trampoline, workout equipment, motorcycles and stuff back here in the backyard. But this is an opportunity to have your own little private getaway. As she says here, you know, she called the master bedroom the sanctuary. This could be sanctuary number 2 out here in the backyard.
Absolutely. So this is plenty enough space to run, to exercise, play basketball, football, well, bounce a basketball, play football. But it's very good space. In this landing here, you see you have space for a grill.
Right, and everything
it's
here.
getting
And
warm
as
outside.
mentioned before, Shelby, didn't you tell us about this driveway area?
Yes.
And the side entrance door. I just want to pan around here so you can kind of see. So you can drive right into your driveway. And then there's a section out here. I'm assuming this is storage here.
Yes, this is storage, and this right here is that access from the kitchen.
The access from the kitchen.
So you can kind of see how that wraps around.
Yes.
And look, they do have a basketball goal.
They do have a basketball goal. We hoopers over here.
Yes.
Was there something, I think I cut you off a few minutes ago, was there something else that you were getting ready to say?
I was just gonna say it's getting warm outside, and so this is the time where the yard is manageable. It's not too huge, but good time for family time,
Well, listen, I
cookouts.
can tell you from a man's perspective who actually got a lawnmower for
Okay.
Father's Day a few years ago, and everybody was sitting around like I was supposed to be excited about that. I can tell you for sure, having a backyard that is, as you put it, manageable
Yes.
is a blessing from up above when you got a push lawnmower. I mean, they're going to buy me a push lawnmower
push one.
and then waiting to see if I was going to be happy about it. No, I ain't happy about that.
My goodness.
All right, everybody. Again, we're super excited. We thank Shelby for taking us through 2155 Kentwood Drive. Great opportunity to move into a settled community. Seems to be very quiet back here. Like we said before, mature landscaping. This home has all the makings. This house has all the makings of home. Again, Shelby, we thank you for taking your time to walk South Carolina community and the community of Florence through this particular property. All right, guys, hang in there for a few minutes. I'm going to get some information to you. You can check in the comments below and DM me if you want some personal information about this particular property, and we can reach out to Shelby if we want a personal showing of this particular property. All right, everybody, thank you for walking through with Lacie and with Shelby.